my boyfriend Matt, Tim, Dominic, Jake, and me. Tim had laid out a spread and we cracked open cans, picked at pizza, garlic bread and chicken wings. We collected our mission cards and multicoloured counters, the board, a map of the world. Amongst the usual chatter and laughter, talk of ploughing through made sense in terms of these imaginary patches of land. But the words rolled over me like tractor wheels from those I never thought to find men by how enthusiastic they were about football. I should have seen it coming. So, at one point, Dom was on an attacking spree, had his eye on a country that was occupied by me, announced that he would do me next. Tim and Jake picked up a subtext, read between the lines of my sex. They chorus, "Do her, do her, do her." I paused. I think someone might have a problem with that, trailing off with a light-hearted laugh, glancing round, referring to Matt. Then, in the back of my mind, I thought, actually, I have a problem with that. As it occurred to me that it was, in fact, a whole other reason that caused them to splutter their chorus, "Do her, do her, do her." The comment fizzled away under the sound of guns and bombs exploding. I reached for another swig of the amber nectar. It tasted like the sting of a bee. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. We repeated the motions until it came to Tim's go. His announcement that next on his attack list had to be me was followed by my playful pouting and beer being knocked back. The gulp of liquid swirled down my gullet amongst the laughter, continuing without so much as a pause for breath when Jake says, "Rape alarm." His voice monotonous. He took the rolling laughter as approval, but he did not hear my silence. I retreated into the bathroom, as this game of mock warfare turned cannonball violent. Alone, wide-eyed, I looked into the mirror. Eyelashes, mascara, and floral prints and breasts that can't be helped. There. When I came back to the room, statistics were scrawled across their heads. I knew the facts. Friends, boyfriends, family. And every day we walk as though unafraid, trusting and talking and laughing along to jokes. Every day we roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. So I objected at every attack. Tim and I had a bust. I said, "I thought we had a pact. You can't just stab me in the back." Told me not to make a fuss. Laughed at how I overreact, but I did what I felt I must. And they just laughed. The three of them that I thought friends. Tim I'd known around 7 years, was one of the best, but when Jake said the words he said, they were weighted in more. From this moment, there were no heroes in this war. I did not laugh then, but I did not speak. In the end, Jake won the game. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Roll, roll, move, repeat. Later, back at home with Matt, I removed my armour, let down my shield, took comfort in his words, mirroring my own. But now guilt clung to both our backs. In a war of words, I had let them silence me, and so had Matt. I thought about my tactics. I gathered no troops, built up no defences, approached unarmed. When I told Tim how I'd felt that night, he apologised if I was offended by any of his language. Said he'd disagree with Jake, but at the end of the day, said that it was the language typical of an all-male gathering with games and alcohol. And though it wasn't all male, it wasn't my suggestion that my words are taken as some didactic lesson for how to behave in the company of ladies, but rather think twice about just roll the dice, move. Surely you can see when you've crossed the line, but I guess they're blurred. If you'd listened to my silence, maybe you would have heard. I don't know, could you exercise your thoughts independently instead of playing a pack of wolves that rape with words incessantly? Could you, instead of excusing and confusing, such as laddish banter, could you stop weighing us down heavy as an anchor, break the chain? Think about the girls that join in. Think of their choice in conversation. Join in, be silent, speak out. But it's just excused as banter when she makes an accusation. So take a risk that's bigger than this game. If men are powerful, then live up to your name and don't hide behind the laughter that quietens our spirit. The laughter was so loud that my silence, you couldn't hear it.